Are we allowed swearing on this, Reza?
Oh, yeah, we can swear all we want. Okay, so, hi, everyone. It's Behzad here, and I'm alongside Sierra.
Hi, everyone.
And so I just wanted to do a little bit of a different take on my usual Friday Instagram Live, because a lot of people, I save it, but a lot of people say, hey, I didn't get a chance to watch it, so I wanted to do something that would last a little bit longer, and, you can go back and rewatch it if you ever want to rewatch it. So we're going to put this up on YouTube, and we'll just do a couple little conversations here with different staff, and we'll have like more directed discussions, and if you have questions for us, and then, we can cover those in some future episodes. So to start, I wanted to introduce everybody to Sierra. And Sierra, why don't you introduce yourself for us?
Sure. My name's Sierra. My office is downstairs in Tate and Yoko. We have a store beneath the Naked and Famous Denim head office, factory, and warehouse called Tate and Yoko. If you've been in the shop before, we've most likely met. I manage the shop. I also manage all of our socials, Facebook, mostly Instagram, write our newsletters, and our blog posts.
Yeah. So,
I think that's it.
I think that's it. So, Sierra, why don't you tell us how you got started with us here at Naked and Famous?
Sure. So I think it was 4 years ago. I was graduating college, and I was working at Three Monkeys, which I think was the first retailer to pick up Naked and Famous denim.
Very February 2008. That was the very first retailer in the world to carry Naked and Famous denim, and they still carry it to this day.
I was slinging denim there like crazy, and we had to do an internship. And I asked the owner of the store if she thought it would be okay if I contacted you guys to do it, and she loved the idea.
Ariana.
Yeah. So we made it happen. I was here for a couple months, and then I moved to New York for work. 3 years later, we've come full circle, and here I am.
That's right. Yeah, it's kind of surreal. I remember you being here as an intern. I remember you being one of the better interns that we had. We had a couple of not so amazing ones over the years. Some amazing, some not so amazing. But we've actually ended up hiring a few interns over the years. Some of them worked part-time for us, or, you're here full-time. So, yeah, we like to hire from within, I guess.
Yeah.
Sierra, I saw that you did a blog post today on the Tate and Yoko blog. Why don't you tell everybody what that's all about?
Sure. So, Naked and Famous Denim recently introduced the first ever cotton selvage denim for women, and it's in a brand new fit.
100% cotton selvage.
100% cotton.
That's right.
What did I say?
I think you just said cotton selvage.
Cotton selvage.
Yeah.
100% cotton selvage. So there's a couple reasons why I'm super excited about that. I often wear men's denim because I love 100% cotton denim, and I love a baggier, more relaxed, roomy fit. So we kind of did a double whammy with this new denim. It's the classic, it's super roomy, wide leg, and it's 100% cotton. So the point of my 30-day challenge was I wanted to show that women can wear their jeans every day, just like a lot of men are wearing their jeans every day to fade their raw denim. And I wanted to show the versatility of this amazing new fit.
Right on. So up until now, before we had the classic fit, what were you suggesting to women when they were looking for a pair of 100% cotton raw jeans?
I was suggesting our men's denim. And
any particular fits that were working better than others?
Depends on your body type. If you wanted a slimmer fit, you could do the super skinny guy, and you would have to size up a couple sizes. Or if you wanted more of like a relaxed, true boyfriend fit, you could do the weird guy and like shimmy it down, wear it a little low, and it would give you that like longer crotch.
Okay. So since we've introduced the classic fit, have you seen people who are maybe wearing some of our men's jeans transitioning over to the classic fit? And if so, what kind of reactions have you seen?
Yeah, so what's amazing with this new fit is I'm wearing it every day. So when women come in the shop, they're like, oh my God, your jeans are so cool. What are you wearing? And they assume that I might be wearing men's jeans, and I'm so excited to show them that it is a woman's fit, and it's super flattering on our body because it was built for us.
Yeah, can you tell us a little bit more about that? Like, how is it built better for a woman?
So it's a exaggerated high rise. So that means although it's a roomy leg and it's a straight leg, it's a high rise, so it cinches you in at the smallest part of your body.
I see.
So like me, if you're built like a 12-year-old boy, it gives you a little bit of a waist and your legs look really long. Or if you are curvy, it'll hug your hips, squeeze you in your tummy, and then it's straight down your leg.
Right on. Yeah. I mean, a lot of people don't realize it, but we actually employ a lot of women here at Naked and Famous. I think it's the majority of people here.
Now it is.
Yeah, now it is.
We're taking over.
So all the girls here, all the ladies here, all the women here, they're all wearing the classic fit now. And I know that, and everybody here's, different shapes, different sizes. So
and different styles.
Yeah,
and
different styles too. That's true. Some are more girly, some are more tomboy, and there's everything in between. And yeah, so if you ever see her on the, you'll see her on the Instagram photos and stuff, and you'll see a lot of Sierra everywhere. But yeah, I'm personally really excited for it because I remember back in the day when early in the days of Naked and Famous, Brandon and I used to do all the women's designing of the jeans, and
I'm giggling because I'm remembering the pictures.
You remember them. They, I don't know what we were thinking, but like in the very, very first seasons, there were like 100% cotton raw jeans for women that were super, super low rise and super tight, and like the photos were with girls in high heels and
super sexy.
It's very sexy. Naturally, it didn't work. We went back to the drawing board and we redid all the fits and made them a little bit higher rise, maybe not so tight. They were okay also, but they weren't so great. And
it's funny. Like a roomier fit is trending for women right now to be more relaxed. Like that's sexier. A roomier fit is sexier. But also for men, the easy guy, I'm selling a lot of, which is the roomiest fit in the thigh. Yeah,
easy guy for men is definitely growing. And I think we're going to see that trend really shift in the next couple of years to wider legs. I think, mainstream adoption of super skinny jeans and really skinny jeans has, it's everywhere. I ride the metro every day and I just see every walk of life wearing skinny jeans, and you don't see wide leg jeans on so many people anymore, and you don't see you really don't see boot cut jeans on anybody, which we are making a boot cut jean called the Groovy Guy coming out in the spring, but awesome. That's another story. But I as I got older, I just stopped wearing slimmer. I stopped caring so much about looking cool, and I started focusing more on being comfortable. And I think that's where the easy guy is really fit in for someone like me. I'm a pretty slim guy, but I wanted that comfort. So I even sized up in the roomy guy. I wear it really, really loose. And I like wearing jeans like that now. Now when I put on a tight jean, I'm like, I can't be bothered. And I mean, it's okay if you're into that style. It's perfectly acceptable. But I know a lot of guys who are getting, a little bit older. We've worn skinny jeans for most of our lives, and now we're starting to wear looser fits. And it's great that looser fits for women are trending. So you get a very wide group of people wearing wider jeans. You could be a really, really cool young 20-year-old or teenager. I don't know what the kids are wearing these days, but and then you can have an older woman who's looking for something like most older guys looking for something that's a little bit more comfortable, but still very flattering at the same time.
Yeah, that's the best thing about these, and that brings us back to why I'm doing the 30-day challenge is not only are they super cool, but I'm incredibly comfortable.
Yeah.
So I could wear these with a heel and a silk blouse and look sexy for dinner.
Yeah.
But I also get to wear them to work because we get to have
we get to wear jeans to work,
here, and wear sneakers and this wool button down, and I'm incredibly comfortable. So the versatility of this fit is amazing.
It's off the charts.
Yeah.
Off the charts.
Off the charts.
All right. Sierra, I had some other questions that I wanted to ask you. So you're in the store all day.
Yeah.
What is... you get a lot of people looking for their first pair of raw denim jeans. How do you, I get that question a lot online, but you deal with it mostly in store. How do you recommend people find their first pair of raw denim jeans?
Okay, so there's two paths that we can go. Sometimes a customer comes in and they haven't been on Reddit and they actually have no idea what they want.
Okay.
And I'll put them in a 100% cotton...
Like a left-hand twill.
12.75 ounce denim.
13.75.
They put it on and they're like, oh my God, this is so uncomfortable. I don't know how you do this. I can't do this. Then we go stretch.
Okay.
Then I put them in the stretch selvage, deep indigo stretch selvage.
Okay.
And they love it.
Yeah.
It looks like a really fresh pair of jeans. Quality feels amazing, and they can move in them.
Okay.
For somebody who's done a little bit of research and they know that they want to fade them, then we are definitely going 100% cotton.
Okay.
And they would probably do left-hand twill.
Yeah.
Honestly, most part
left-hand twill seems to be a lot of people's like go-to first pair of like real raw denim jeans. And I like the stretch options because it's like taking a little bit of a baby step.
Definitely.
You know, you get the experience of wearing a raw denim jean and fading it out and all of that stuff. Except you don't have to deal with the break-in time.
Exactly.
But once I guess you're used to it and like, you know, you kind of step up and you're like, all right, well, I'm ready to break these in. The break-in time usually isn't so long anyways.
No, not at all.
I would say less than a week. I've been wearing raw jeans for a long time, so like after a week, I really don't feel like any of the discomfort anymore. Maybe if you're wearing it for the first time, it's a little bit more getting used to. But yeah, I'd say after a couple of days or so, you're usually pretty good.
For sure.
All right.
Definitely.
What are some other common, questions that come about in the store?
Common questions that come about. Honestly, one of the biggest ones is how to care for your jeans.
Okay.
Going back to Reddit, I think a lot of people get really intimidated by all of the information there is.
There's a lot of it out there.
Yeah, and they don't know what to believe and what not to believe, what's extreme and like what's a necessity.
Yeah.
So I really love like stripping it down to the bare basics.
Okay.
And just like taking all of the scariness away from it.
Okay.
And letting them know how to simply wash your 100% cotton denim, selvage denim.
So how do you do it?
So in the beginning, I would hand wash inside out, cold water, a little bit of dark detergent. My favorite one is a black bottle with a purple lid.
Who makes that one?
Wool Light Dark, I think.
Okay. I've seen the bottle. I don't
Yeah.
remember which brand it is.
Yes. And I would like lay it out flat perfectly outside in the sun so it would have like the best dry ever. Now I'm pretty lazy.
Yeah.
Definitely goes in the washing machine.
Yeah,
Gentle cycle.
Yeah, I think we all go through that
Yeah.
phase where we're like, I'm gonna do everything the exact right way, perfectly, and then you do it, and you're like, yeah, it's a lot of work, and then you kind of start experimenting with like not doing it, and you realize that
That's fine.
it didn't make that much of a difference, or it didn't make any difference. So, yeah, I'm like the laziest of any.
Are you?
I put everything in the wash, hot.
What?
With detergent. Sometimes I'll throw in bleach, and then just to top it off, I throw it in the dryer on hot.
You put it in the dryer?
Oh yeah, I put everything in the dryer, by the way.
No way.
Nothing I own doesn't go in the dryer. I don't care what it says. I've ruined a lot of clothes, don't get me wrong, but I've never
It
ruined
definitely lasts longer if you don't put it in the dryer.
But it feels so much nicer.
I know. There's nothing like a dryer sheet.
Yeah. So if you're extreme, you can do what I do and just not care. But that's kind of the beauty of raw denim is that like there are no rules. You can do whatever you want, and whatever you do, the outcome is based off of what you did. So
Exactly.
So there's no wrong way about it, right? So that's the way I see it now. Before I used to be, wear your jeans every single day, nonstop. Wear them for a year. Don't wash them. Don't soak them. Don't do nothing. And then I started soaking them, and then you start washing them, and then you start doing whatever you want. But I think I've worn so many pairs of raw jeans over the years that I've done I've done a lot of experiments, and I can see the benefits to some things and some things that. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna hang up that phone because I forgot to disconnect my phone here. 1 second. I'll call you back. Sorry about that, guys.
I guess like the one thing with caring that I have noticed does make a very big difference if you're waiting to wash your jeans is instead of folding them and putting them in your closet, I really love hanging them.
Okay.
It seems to keep them feeling and looking fresher longer.
Maybe.
Like
I mean,
keeping them airing out. I don't know. Maybe it's all in my head, and this is my particular
I'm not
thing.
sure. I see some people online. They have like these really nice like racks at home with like the nice little like leather hangers and stuff, leather hooks and things. And I'm like, man, I just saw my jeans on the floor. Like when I get home, like my jeans, they're on the floor, and then I get up in the morning, and then I just turn out of bed, I stick my legs down, and I put my pants on, and I go.
How does your wife feel about that?
No problem. She's very similar.
Okay.
She obviously wears raw jeans. My wife actually works here. She designs a lot of the women's stuff, and it's the same thing. Jeans on the floor next to the bed. Yeah. She mostly wears the same. She wears the classic a lot now. She was wearing the boyfriend fit a lot also. So I think those are her. And she wears the classic and the duck. She wears the duck canvas a lot.
Yeah.
So
do I. I love that one.
Yeah. So our lives are very similar. We get raw denim, and we understand the reality and the fantasy and all that stuff in between. So, I'm not in one of those relationships where they're like, man, your jeans stink. She's just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Like that's just if my jeans happen to stink, that's fine because that's what that's what happens to raw jeans. So I'm lucky in that sense, I guess.
Definitely.
To be a denim guy, to have a denim wife is kind of the perfect melding of things.
The best is when we get mother and son, and the son's super into it, and he knows all about it, and then the mom is like, so how do we care for these? And I'm like, well, we're going to wait as long as we can before we wash them. And she's like, no way.
Yeah.
That's the best.
They're usually like, oh my God, this is crazy. Like, why would you ever do that? And then I think to myself, Mom, your son still might be at the age where you're still doing all his laundry. So it's just less work for you, you know? So,
that's how I tell it.
So I'm going to disconnect the phone for the next time.
Line 1, please. Sierra
All right.
Sweet.
Well, Sierra's got to get the phone. So I guess that's a great way to end this little podcast.
Sure.
And we'll be back again next week, and we'll be talking about some other stuff. Maybe if you guys have any topics that you want us to cover, leave those in the comments below, and we'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
All
Thanks,
right.
everyone.
Bye, everyone.